Hello there and happy Monday. My name is Ricky and I'm the artist behind @Draw366 on Instagram, which is an account I started at the beginning of this year where I made it my goal to draw something each day of 2020. And I was following through a book of prompts. So each day there's a new prompt and I draw something based on that prompt. Now, the book that I'm using has 365 prompts in it, but this year, 2020, has 366 days, which means that I gave myself a day off. Wrong. Which means that I asked you guys to help me come up with one final drawing prompt to draw on December 31st of this year because I ran out of the prompts from the book. So I asked you guys for suggestions on Instagram and you guys delivered. You gave me a whole bunch of great suggestions and some of them kind of doubled up a bit, and so I've narrowed it down a little bit, but I'm actually going to need your help to narrow it down the rest of the way. I have it down to 16, and the way I'm going to get you to help me narrow it down to 1 is in the form of a knockout bracket. We have 16 great suggestions, and I've paired them up against each other, and I'm going to have you vote on these pairings, which one you think would be the better suggestion, and then whichever one wins moves on to the next round, and so on until it's narrowed down to 1. That's how this knockout bracket is going to work. So voting starts today, so if you want to participate, make sure you're following me at Draw366 on Instagram and check out my stories. The first half of round 1 happens today. The next half will happen tomorrow, and then round 2 will be on Wednesday, which will be the quarterfinals, the semifinals on Thursday, and then the final on Christmas Day. We will determine what the final prompt of the year will be. So without further ado, let's take a look at the pairings for the first round. And first up, we have an imaginary unique planetary system against Christmas aftermath. So you can go right now and vote on which one you think is the better suggestion of these two. Moving on, we have a tree fort from the year 2040 against a scene from one of your most memorable dreams. So 2 great options there, but again, after today, only one of those can move on to round 2. Moving on, a picture of you drawing a picture of yourself, drawing a picture of yourself. We got some Inception theme going on here. Against your favorite animal, playing your favorite instrument. So you can vote on that today as well. And then we have Old Man 2020 in a nutshell, literally, against a very detailed scene with only stick figures. And then we have one of the epic scenes from Martin Boy's Movin' It. That is a video I made with my cousins Trent and Anthony a long time ago. It has some pretty epic scenes. Anyway, that one is against 2021, kicking 2020 out the door. Right, and then next we have a play on words against an elephant eating soup while sitting on a flying airplane. Yeah. And then next up we have a self-portrait, but turn yourself into a pirate against your favorite character from any fandom. And then the last matchup is your greatest sports moment of all time, or of your lifetime, against if 2020 was a road trip. So those are the round 1 pairings. Again, you can vote on the first half of those today, the second half of them tomorrow on Instagram at Draw366. Thank you again to everyone for submitting ideas. I had a lot of fun reading through them, and hopefully you'll enjoy kind of playing along with this knockout bracket this week to determine what the last drawing prompt will be. You can also follow along on my website, draw366.ca. I added a page for the knockout bracket, and I plan on updating that daily as well, so you can follow along there. Head on over to draw366 on Instagram and make sure you vote, because we must decide together on what the final drawing prompt of 2020 will be, and it must be the best one. So make sure you vote, and vote wisely. All right, have a great Monday, and we'll see you over on Instagram and all throughout the week. Have fun. Okay, bye. All right, see ya.